Hey guys, so just a couple of videos ago, I was talking about how I rarely find, old computers on Facebook Market. I don't have a lot of luck there. Well, I was scrolling through this past weekend, and I came across this post. Someone was moving into a new office space, and someone else, the previous tenant, had just left behind a bunch of random stuff. And one of those things was a beige computer tucked in there. So I went and grabbed it for free. I can't beat that. And the thing is that I've gotten old computers this way. I have quite a few, mostly that I've gotten off Craigslist, as it turns out. But I think this is the first time where I've gotten a computer for free, and the quote unquote owner has no idea what's on it. So it's a bit of a mystery computer. I'm just down in my garage here. My cat has followed us down in here, quite curious. Yeah, so this is it. It's an A Open custom PC, and basically all I know about A Open is that they were either a subsidiary of Acer or they were acquired by Acer. I can't quite remember, but definitely operated basically in the late 90s. So, and that pretty well dates this machine. It's got this really nice clicky power button. I really like that. Otherwise it's pretty nondescript. I mean, it does have a little badge on there, A2K, which is kind of cool. Does obviously have a CD-ROM drive here, a whole 8X CD-ROM drive. And one of the interesting things is that there's no floppy drive, and you would probably expect a floppy drive from this time period, and it doesn't have one. Let's take a look at the back here. And the back, it's got USB ports, the PS2 ports. It does not actually have any ports here for the sound. No sound ports. It does have a video card and an Ethernet card down here, but that's about it. So I have not hooked this thing up. I haven't turned it on. It's just been sitting in my garage for a couple days. And again, the special thing about this computer is that I have no idea what's on it, or even that it works, because the person that I got it from had never actually hooked it up themselves, so they didn't know either. So naturally, what I thought we would do is just hook it up and test it out together for the first time here. This is obviously going to be kind of a short video. If it doesn't work at all, it's possible the power supply is dead or there's something else seriously wrong with it. But I thought it'd be fun just to kind of discover how this computer is doing after all these years, if it works, and what is inside. So let's get hooked up and find out what this mystery box has in store for us. Okay, so I got everything hooked up here. And again, I have not turned this thing on, I promise. So you all know as much as I do at the current moment about whether this thing even works. So it's a mystery, and I don't know what's going to happen. Again, this could be a short video if I hit the power button and nothing happens. All right, so let's find out. Oh, it's touch and go there for a second, but it's working. The monitor's turning on. That's a good sign. Oh, it is loud though. I don't know if a fan is dying or what, but hopefully you all can hear that. Okay, well this is interesting. So it looks like it's has a dual booting capability, so you can choose Windows 2000 Professional or some other version of Windows. I guess we'll do 2000 first, since it's about to go into it automatically. I don't know what the other version of Windows is, obviously. I mean, I would guess 98 or 95. it seems to be struggling a little bit loading this. One thing I'm noticing now is that the lights on the front aren't flashing, so that's kind of weird. You know, LEDs, despite being 20-something years old, I wouldn't expect them to have died. Maybe it's the wires got disconnected or something. Okay, so we've got, it's requiring a password, which, you know, obviously I don't have. I could just put password in there and see what happens, I guess. Nope. Okay, so I don't think we're getting anywhere with Windows 2000 here. I don't have the password. But it works. Alright, let's restart it. Like a minute later, I'm not kidding, I'm still waiting for Windows 2000 to restart here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, by the way, it's 333 megahertz. I assume that's a Pentium, it could be a Pentium 2 or a K6 2 processor, probably. That's kind of what I figured on this machine. Alright, let's see what Windows this is. Ah, wait, Windows 98. Makes sense. Alright, so it looks like a clean install almost to Windows 98. I mean, just kind of all the default stuff. Alright, it looks like it's got one hard drive here. Yeah, kind of a, I don't know if that's, yeah, I mean, it's a little small maybe for, like, you know, the late 90s, about 1.5 gigabytes. It's not an especially impressive hard drive, but I guess it's pretty close to standard, I suppose, for that time period. Yeah, so Pentium 2, 128 megabytes of RAM in there. Who knows what the video card is? We'll have to open it up and take a look. Okay, so the computer does work, but it sounds like, you know, the power supply is not in great shape, and it's got fans in there. Those aren't in great shape either. And the lights don't work, but, you know, it's a good sign that it seems like the hard drive is operational and all that stuff. So I'm going to turn it off and take a quick look at the inside. Alright, so before we open this up, I wanted to kind of point out that this thing's kind of dirty. I don't think you got to see the left side panel here in the garage, but there's a lot of, you know, weird sticky stuff and no, not too many deep scrapes, but just kind of scuffs and things like that on it. So I plan on cleaning this thing up, and I think it'll clean up actually really quite nice, because I don't think anything's terribly deep or permanent. It's just kind of dirty. By the way, I have not opened up this computer, and so not only do we get to turn it on together for the first time, but we get to open up for the first time, and I'm really kind of hoping that there's not too much dust that comes flying out of this thing. Okay, so looking at this together for the first time, you know, it's not nearly as dusty as I kind of expected it to be. It's actually kind of on the clean side for a computer this old. But, you know, you've got that's the Pentium 2 in there, the slot 1 processor. Actually, it's not a bad looking motherboard. You know, it's got 2 ISA slots down here. It's got the 5 PCI slots and an AGP slot. I'm going to take a look at this video card. Go ahead and take it out so we can see what we've got. Okay, so what we've got for the video card is an AGP card, but it's a bit of a mystery card. You know, it looks like, I don't know, the A means it was made or made for or by AOpen? I really don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of puzzled. But at least it is an AGP card, so I kind of want to test this thing out and see what we've actually got in here. And again, there's no onboard audio with this motherboard, but given the fact that it's got all of these PCI slots and ISA slots, in fact, it's not going to be a problem at all to put a dedicated sound card in this thing. And there you have it, folks. A bit anticlimactic, maybe. I don't know. I'm actually quite happy. I thought maybe this computer wouldn't work at all, so it does work. Actually, looking at it, it looks like all the wires from the front are on the motherboard correctly, so that doesn't really explain what's going on with the LED lights. Maybe they just need to be replaced, or it could be a problem with the power supply too, maybe. But the power supply, that's easy to just chuck out and get a new one, so I'm not worried about that. So yeah, there you go. Mystery box is a Pentium 2 333 megahertz slot 1 Pentium, and quite a nice little machine. And I look forward to cleaning this thing up, restoring it, getting it back to its original shape, and then maybe doing a little update video on that. So please stay tuned for that, and I will see you in upcoming video, guys. Thanks for watching.